A blissful morning. Today the session is scrutinized by Mrs. Lata Prasad. First of all, a happy new year to everyone. See, last year by this time we were in panic. Everywhere, wherever we see corona affected people, what to do? People were not in a position to think over or have to take any decision. But now we have overcome and we have taken precautions. So it may not affect too much to us. And particularly to students community, you have to take a particular resolution regarding your studies. You have to make a timetable and what all the things you have to learn and at what time you have to get up and how much of time you have to give for or allot for each subjects. Like that you have to make a performa. According to that you have to study well. You have to take a resolution in this new year, the eve of this new year, and you have to utilize that. Okay? Then only we can get at most result out of that. It's my advice. Okay? Okay? Let us go through how we can make an effective invitation. So what is an invitation? First of all, it is nothing but a verbal or written request inviting someone to go somewhere or to do something. That is the original definition of invitation. Okay, so let us go through first of all what are the rules and regulations we have to follow. Showing the context, then occasion, event, detail and purpose we have to mention as per the invitation. Second one, using appropriate format, layout and design. That's common even in poster also. Okay. And maintaining brevity. Just like poster, we have to give short and brief content or concept. Then use well-formed construction. How we have to write? How will we write? Well-formed construction. Seeing that invitation, people will feel like to see once again. Like that you have to construct it. Then using persuasive language. What is persuasive? Convincing. In poster what we studied, rhythmic language we were using. But here persuasive language you have to use. What is persuasive? Convincing. Simply, please come to our wedding, or please, I'm inviting you to come and attend my marriage function or ceremony or birthday function or else annual day celebration. Simply if we call them like that, people may not take notice of that. So what we have to do? We have to convince them. We cordially invite you all, or we solicit your gracious presence. Like that, we have to convince the people to get our invitation. Then last one, use well-formed construction. See, before writing itself, we have to be in thorough in tenses, or else the usage of the invitation. So that all we have to construct in a very good way, very good manner. So all these together, if you go through, you can get a beautiful invitation. And if you present in the paper, you'll get beautiful mark also. Okay? Okay, fine. So how we can frame an invitation? First, what we have to do? Title, date, time and venue, program, invited by, color and design and decoration. So commonly for examination it is not required, coloring and all, but commonly we require all these things. So sometimes what we'll do, students, they'll write everything properly they'll write. In a good construction they'll make it. But last they'll forget to write invited by. So useless. Will be deducted mark out of that. So don't do like that. Okay. Then formal invitation and informal invitations are there. Formal invitation will come under school, college related annual day celebrations or get together party, something like that. Then company or else establishments. These all will come under formal invitations. Then informal, our own parties, marriage or family or friends related, birthdays, these all will come under. So let me give you a question. Suppose you are planning to conduct a cultural program in your school or college on the eve of your annual day celebrations. How can we make an invitation? Let us see. Okay, fine. Formal invitation, annual day celebration. See, first invitation, then title, venue, Gupta's auditorium, date, whatever you feel like you can write. This is an example. Date 11th January 2022. Time 6 p.m. Chief guest Mr. Sundar Pichai. Guest of honor Mr. Nick Vujesis. Then welcome address Mr. Narayan Murthy. Cultural programs, dance, folk songs by Swanso. Song, a patriotic song by Swanso. Skit by Swanso. Vote of thanks, Mohana Gupta. All are welcome by the Secretary Cultural Club. That is mandatory. Okay, this is the model of one formal invitation. Okay, fine. Let us see how can we frame housewarming ceremony. Okay, see, invitation. You are cordially invited to my housewarming ceremony. Place Almasguda, landmark near Sai Balaji Township. Date 5/1/2022. Time 5:30 a.m. Then after Satyanarayana Katha, lunch and dinner provided. Devotional song XYZ. Music ABC. Classical dance Baby Mohana. All are welcome by T.V. Prasad, because he is inviting all to come and attend his housewarming ceremony. This is an example. Okay, fine. So this invitation might be helpful to the upcoming 10th public going students. Learn well, go through many times, and at the time of examination, present everything on the paper well and good. Okay. Last week I asked you a question. Life is beauty and beauty is life. Who wrote this? So the answer is John Keats. Today the question is, the great poem Ring Out Wild Bells. Who wrote this? The great poem Ring Out Wild Bells. A great poet only it has written. So just find out and comment to me. And like my video, share it, and subscribe to me, because I love my subscribers. Have a nice day. Thank you.